Hi Gemini, welcome to your February 2019 horoscope. In many ways this month is a quieter month than next month, when Uranus will go direct properly into Taurus, changing sign. So that's a big time from March 6th, but more about that in next month's forecast. So this month, Geminis, it's going to be important to do the best you can to get centered, to get grounded, to really force yourself to slow down a little bit in many ways, because the train is going to be moving faster next month and maybe a little more difficult to get onto a fast moving train. Whereas if you can get onto it now, when it's just leisurely leaving the station, you'll be able to gather momentum this month, and then move forward tremendously quickly next month. So on the 4th of the month, we've got Venus coming to join Saturn and Pluto here in your 8th house. This is a potentially good time for some good news financially, maybe a bonus, maybe somebody giving you some money, maybe a partner coming into some money, something to do with an inheritance. It's also very good for getting into anything to do with the mind, psychology, going into research, understanding something at a much deeper level. It's also very good for anything esoteric like astrology and all the unseen arts. This is a wonderful time to follow that, especially if it's something you're interested in and you love. Also on the 4th, we've got a lovely new moon happening up here in your 9th house. Lovely place for a new moon. New beginnings. You might be traveling somewhere, going on a spontaneous trip. This is great for international business, for publishing something, getting some information out there, an article, a book, something you want to share. It's a good time for speaking out in public. It's a good time for getting a wider perspective on your life, for developing your spiritual life. You might say, I'm going to go on a retreat, I'm giving a retreat, might get involved with health and healing in one way or another, but it's a very uplifting new moon. So see if you can do something that makes you feel uplifted. And it might be a course, or a seminar or workshop, or a webinar that just gives you a sense of, this is inspiring. I've got a new perspective on my problems and all those sorts of things that pull me down. I can see them from a wider perspective and not get sucked into a negative vortex. On the 11th, we've got Mercury coming to join Neptune in your 10th house. This is a wonderful time for manifesting your dreams about your career, your work, what you want to achieve in the world. It's also a very creative aspect, so good for anything to do with music, photography, art, design, media. Really good for any of those things, and writing. And on the 15th of the month, we've got Mars coming into your 12th house. Now Mars in the 12th is sometimes a place where it feels a little cramped. So it's going to be important for you, Gemini, to get your energy out. Yes, if you're irritated, any of these things, good to do physical exercise. Maybe to sing, maybe to dance, maybe to do some martial arts. Get the energy out. Or writing can sometimes get it out as well. This is a wonderful time, once again, reiterating the energy to go into being peaceful, being by nature, being with animals, whatever gives you that sense of peace. And putting energy into that beingness rather than doing all of the time. On the 19th of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in your 4th house, shining a light on your home, your family. Many of you will be considering moving, maybe selling a property, buying, renting, moving country, moving state. There's going to be some impetus there, or changing your environment in some way. There could be changes with a family member, something to do with the home, and if nothing happens externally, you can make some changes in your home. Maybe declutter, clean up, clear up, make a nice clean space somewhere for something new to happen on a blank canvas. Also on the 19th of the month, we've got the sun coming into this 10th house. So this is just shining a light on you, being a little more out in the world, being more conscious of your interactions with other people. What are you thinking of? Are you thinking kindly towards people? Are you judging them? Before you don't even know somebody and you've got all these judgments. Begin to see people in a new light, in a gentler light. And the more you can do that, the more you'll find people will be gentle and kind with you. Jupiter's triggering this 7th house of relationships, so get ready for some growth from learning, some wisdom to be gleaned from your relationships, and also an opportunity to get into some new relationships that are very fulfilling and also bring out that sense of curiosity and inspiration and joy. So I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you for commenting, sharing, subbing, and liking. Bye for now.